Zerandani, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. This is not a fun video to make. This is just a video that I had to make because I know that otherwise it's gonna keep happening. I am not someone who necessarily despises hate comments. If someone were to say, your content sucks, it will honestly just be like, meh, whatever. They don't know. They don't know who I am, blah, blah, blah. That's just a simple fact. But there is a type of comment that does bother me. And those are the, I want to collab with you, or I want to be friends with you. Guys, you don't know me. You don't actually know me. So don't just be like, I want to be friends with you, or I want to collab with you. The whole I want to be friends with you is probably the worst of these two, but the one that needs the least amount of talking. Just plain and simple, there are people who won't be friends with you. The simplest way to make friends is just to be nice to people, and you'll make friends surprisingly fast. And that's not a joke. Like, I have people that I would consider friends that I've just been friendly towards. Do I actually think that they're like I want to hang out with them people? No. But I would actually consider them to be nice people that I wouldn't mind at some point becoming friends with them. And that's just how it is. That's how things like this work. Be friendly and eventually you'll make friends. That's the simplest way to make friends. Don't beg people on the internet to just be your friend. Because honestly, that just sounds desperate. As for the I want to collab with you, these comments are weird. You, plain and simple, we as YouTubers cannot respond to these in any way, shape, or form. If it gets blocked, then we can't. Then we have a tough decision to make. Do we allow these comments to show up again? And then people are like, why didn't you ever respond to this person? They seem nice, blah, blah, blah. We can't respond to them at all. And no matter what format it is, we can't respond to it in person because that sends an image to everyone saying, this person is super easy to collab with. Here's the facts. Every YouTuber is super easy to get in contact with, to talk with them in private, and to ask them, hey, do you want to collab? Simply saying, do you want to collab, is not the best way to actually get people to collab with you. If you actually want to collab with someone, and I'm going to use me as an example because that's who's been getting a lot of these comments, email them and say, here's my concept. Would you be interested in working with me on this? And we, as the content creators, have the right to say no. For whatever reason it is. We don't have to give you a reason, but we can give you a reason. Such as, I'll give an example from my actual experience. When I was working on the 25 Days of Nerdy Christmas, I asked the Odd Ones Out if he would like to collab with this project and do a part of the video. He said no. And it was because of the fact that he just isn't really certain if he can do that type of content, which is honestly fine. A lot of people don't feel comfortable with singing. So I didn't press him for it. Just plain and simple. And he has his right to actually say that. That is perfectly within his right. But, and the same thing goes for me. I have the right to say no. Plain and simple. If you do actually want to collab with me, here are the things that you should do. One, post your channel in that email. I do have emails that are super easy to find. One is in my description and one is in my about section. Everyone has their email in their about section. It's super easy to find. You can literally find it every single time. Don't bother us about that. So, like, seriously, every YouTuber knows how to do it. So if you don't know how to do that, then you're actually not someone we want to collab with anyways. The point is that I'm super easy to actually contact. I'm really easy to contact. So if you want to collab with me, you could literally email me your channel, make sure to post your actual channel so that I can see what content you do. If you don't post that much, then I might not even want to accept, just because of the fact that I don't know if you actually care that much about actually making content. If you want to make content, then make content. You don't need somebody to be there to say, to approve of you. I have been on this platform for years, and you want to know how many of my videos actually have other people in them? Not that many. Like, yes, some of the early ones did have some of my friends, but that's it. And even nowadays, there are still a few that get some people, but most of them are all me. Like, I edit them, I record them, I do everything. That's just all me, people. And that's honestly fine. If you can do that and get a good footing, then that is a fantastic way to go about things. But there are some people who think, oh, I can make a whole bunch of this really awesome I can just collab with someone and get a whole bunch of subscribers really quickly. No. Then we don't think that you're actually interested in this. You're not actually interested in going where you're going. Then comes the actual email, the important part of the email, telling us what the project is about. Plain and simple, you have to tell us what the video is about if you want us to collab with it. Because if we don't know what it's about, then we can't decide if we want to collab with you. If, let's say that there's someone who decides they want to make a hate-filled video. Plain and simple, no one is going to want to collab with you if it's a hate-filled video. Or if it supports something that they do not, such as myself. I do not support the fact that schools do not talk about any other way that the universe could have been created aside from evolution. Here's the thing. Keeping kids from knowing that there are other people who think differently is going to cause problems in the future. I mean, it's already causing problems. Some of my friends have no idea about how Christians actually believe how the earth was created. They just think, oh, that there's only the fact that evolution is how the universe was created. And that's not what Christians believe, or at least not what some do. Like, I don't believe that. So if you're going to make a video about that, then I can't support that. And there's a lot of other things like that you just have to be aware of, and you have to just know that we will have our reasons for not helping you. So you have to be honest with these people. Yes, you will eventually find somebody who will be willing to collaborate with you, but not everyone will. And if you can't find someone, you'll just have to make it yourself. Plain and simple. And as for other things. Um, Also, when you're sending in a request for a collab, tell the person exactly what you want them to work on. A collab isn't as simple as, hey, you want a collab? It's, what exactly is the project? So be aware of that when you're working on these things. Let's actually use M&J TV. When he collabed with the Odd Ones Out, the thing he did was literally say, hey, would you be willing to read these lines uh, uh for Pokemon Talk? And he did, plain and simple. That was how it works, and that's gonna be how things will work eventually anyways. So yeah, just be aware of these things, and don't feel too bad about me not responding to your comments. I do read them, and I do check out your channels, but I can't respond to them because of the fact that you guys don't tell me anything. So, honestly, if you guys do actually want to collab with me, then do email me. Don't expect us to do the work, because honestly, we have our own problems. You have to do the work. But anyways, guys, hopefully that explains some things to you. And I know that most YouTubers don't explain the whole process of collaboration, so I feel like this is an important video for people to find out about. But anyways, guys, hopefully that explains everything. If you have any thoughts or opinions on this whole thing, then leave them down in the comments below. Of course, if you do have any theories, then of course leave them down in the comments below, and I will talk about them in my next fan theory review. Make sure that if you are going to leave a theory, make sure to use the hashtag theory review. Of course, if you are new, please subscribe and ring that notification bell. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and if you want to support the channel even more, then definitely check out the description, because I have a whole bunch of links down there, including my social medias, my email, and of course the ways that you can support us financially. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I'll see you guys next time. But on.